How you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm about to tell you 5 signs you are extremely spiritually connected and awakening. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for these 5 signs? Okay, so I need you to stay tuned through the whole video so that you can make sure that you hear every single sign. These are signs you ain't never probably heard before. But anyway, yeah, I actually just came back from the gym, man, and you gotta work out and you gotta exercise to raise your vibration. If you want to be like naturally happy, and you want to have like a high level of energy, it takes a lot of energy to attract things to you. But if you want to stay in like this good positive mood every day, folks, if you want to become more conscious, I should have threw this in there as a sign or as a tip, actually. You have to exercise. The more conscious you want to become, you have to exercise the body. The body is like a car, folks. If you do not get it tuned up, it is not going to function properly. So many people try to live their lives every single day, and they don't never work out their body. They never go get their tune-ups. You know what I'm saying? They never get their oil changed. The body's just like a car. So I want to give you another little secret too before I get into this video. So if you want to like raise your vibration like super high, right? What you want to do is activate a hormone in your brain called serotonin. Called serotonin, right? And is it serotonin? I cannot really remember. Actually, it's an endorphin. It's an endorphin. And so yeah, this releases serotonin and causes your energy to go up when you do anaerobic exercises, like jogging, yoga and stuff like that, of that nature, and it releases this chemical, this hormone in your brain, and it makes you more happier. Now I'm gonna give you 2 more things to go with what I just said. Like, okay, so you also want to make sure that you laugh a lot. Make sure that you laugh a lot. Find something funny to laugh at every single day to go along with this like jogging and this anaerobic exercises, okay? Also, here's another secret. I didn't tell you this, okay? But sex also releases like endorphins, folks, that happy energy. So you got sex, you got jogging, and you got laughing, okay? So those are the 3 things I need you to remember. I didn't tell you that. Okay, so let's get into these 5 signs, folks. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. So the first sign that you are extremely spiritually connected that you might notice is you just notice that you start to see like these little miracles happen in your life. It's like you don't know what it is, but it's like something always helping you out. You've seen that sometimes? It's just like, yo, how did this happen? Like, oh my God, like I didn't know this was gonna happen. It just magically happened. If you're experiencing that, these are like little miracles, aka coincidences. When things begin to happen like this, you're connected to something that's bigger than yourself, the higher powers, the source, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. You are spiritually becoming connected to this higher state of just life, period. You know what I'm saying? And you're experiencing miracles, and you're experiencing like these coincidences. Okay, so if you're experiencing that, that's a sign that you're extremely spiritually connected. Another sign that you're extremely spiritually connected is you become like super focused. Like you get super focused about like taking your life seriously. You know what I mean? Is that you? Are you starting to feel like really focused? This is a major sign that you're becoming extremely spiritually connected. I mean, because people that ain't really focused on nothing, they ain't worried about nothing spiritual. You know what I'm saying? They just worried about everything that's going on in the world and who doing what, and gossiping and stuff like that, and worry about what they did yesterday, and the latest entertainment news and stuff like that. Who cares? But when you get focused, when you start to get focused and you start to want to like take control over your life and change your whole life, it's a sign that you are awakening and you becoming more spiritually connected. Now, another sign, which is number 3, that you are awakening and becoming spiritually connected, is probably because you came from a religious background. Did you come from a religious background? Okay, right. So you probably came from a Baptist background, Catholic, Methodist, whatever. Whatever you did growing up, you came to a different realization that it's like, you know what? I understand what I was taught growing up, but now you're getting into like a more self-conscious like type of like thinking. You know, it's just like, you know, you're focusing on, you know, how can you activate the inner part of you? You know what I mean? And so if you are feeling like you want to bring out the best of you from the inside out, you know, and especially if you're watching stuff like this, then you are spiritually connected. You are awakening. You understand? Number 4, the fourth sign that you are extremely spiritually connected and awakening is visualization, meditation. All these things become a part of your everyday lifestyle. Yoga, Reiki, all that. Did I say that right? Reiki, something like that. Anyway, but I know people that do that too. But if you're like trying to do all these different techniques and you're doing these practices and stuff like that, some people go see psychics, whatever. If you're taking part in practices that help you understand more about who you are as an individual, you have already awakened, or you probably are in the middle or the process of awakening, and you are definitely spiritually connected. See this, everything, see, people don't know this whole awakening thing, folks. It's just all spirituality. Okay, they just put new names over these energies, you know what I mean, from the last age that we just came from, which was the Piscean age. We're in Aquarius age now, so people are adding these new connotations and to words or whatever that, you know, are the same type of energies that we was using in the last age. You see, and so things change. Things, you know, evolution is evolution. You know, people have to shift paradigms, you know, over the course of time. If we look back through all the civilizations, they was all different. You know what I mean? From the stone man to the ancient people, you know, Babylonians, whatever, whoever, biblical, man, everybody was different in their generation. Everybody was different. We're living in a generation where we're different from every other previous generation and civilization that existed before us. So for us to like have these new terms like awakening, new age, and all this stuff that people get blown up over, which really it's not that like bad at all. It's all spiritual stuff. Visualization is the power of your mind. Meditation is calming your mind so that you can be more happy and you can not think so much. Yoga is just stretching your body so that, you know, you can open up your respiratory system, like jogging, like it's just normal stuff. It just blows my mind to have some people, they look at things so negatively, you know, and all you got to do is shift your perception about looking at something negative and just change it to positive. So that's something else that we have to teach our friends how to do, is how to change their perceptions from negative to positive. You understand? And that's a spiritual thing. So that's another sign I can just throw in there right now, right? That you are extremely spiritually connected. You are changing your perception from negative to positive. Everything in the world is good. Everything in the world is good, folks. It's just that you have to shift your perception to see that it's good. A lot of people don't know how to do that. Tell them to watch this video. Tell them they need to subscribe too. Okay, anyway, so the fifth sign, if I can remember, that you are spiritually connected. Oh yeah, it's if you're connected with nature, man. Being connected with nature and just having this feeling for like outdoors. You like to go hiking, you like to hit the nature trail, you like to rock climb, you like to go to places like Sedona, Arizona. Like you just like to be out in the Hawaii Islands, Maui, whatever, man. If you just like to be outside, period, and you find that it is fulfilling, like it's relieving for you to be outside, you are connected with nature and you're connected spiritually. You're connected spiritually, folks, because the nature is a part of the universe and the spiritual world. I mean, I don't think people know that. But I know some people that like did DMT one time and they told me that trees have eyes. I'm not going to drop names or nothing like that, but they told me, several people have told me the same thing, that everything has eyes. They already tell us that plants are living. I mean, when I'm looking at a plant over here that's in my crib or whatever, like I know it's living because sometimes I can get up close to this plant and I can see it moving and ain't no air on in the house or nothing. And I ain't even breathing on it. And I'm just like looking at this plant and it's like literally moving, like, you know what I mean? And then I'll come out to my plant again another day and I can see that like one of the leaves have like intertwined around another leaf. And I'm like, yo, this plant is really living. Like it really lives. You know, so if you're connected to plants, if you like to go outside and sit under trees, You know, if you just like to just go set out on rocks, you know, out in the woods, if you like to just play in the woods. I played in the woods when I was a kid. Didn't understand why. I like to go in the woods and play. Now I understand why. You understand? Because I'm connected spiritually. And you might be connected too. Some people are connected to rocks, crystals. People have totems. You know, you're connected spiritually if you wear crystals. You know, this is a sign that you have awakened, or you are already awakened, and you can sense the energy that's coming off these objects, which everything in the universe is energy. And once again, rocks, crystals, all that come from nature, that comes from the earth. So these things have high vibrations. And so if you find yourself wearing necklaces and bracelets and all kind of, you know, crystals and stuff like that, folks, you are spiritually connected because you can sense the energy that's coming off, you know, whatever your totem is. I know some people that have coins. They have coins that are very old, that's been passed down, you know, in their family tree. And this coin is vibrating at a high level of energy because that coin was like, it's been here for such a long time. So many people have possessed the coin and held the coin, put their energy into it, and it has so much value. That's why when you go to like road shows or whatever, they like buying antique stuff because this stuff has like high value because first of all, it's not a lot of it. In the universe, it's not a lot of this thing that they are going to buy from you or whatever, or you see at the road show. And then at the same time, it has a lot of value in it. It means it has a lot of energy in it, folks. You know, remember, money is just energy exchange. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going a little bit off the script here. But anyway, folks, these are the 5 signs you are spiritually connected and awakening. Okay, so I hope this message resonated with you. If this message resonated with you, give this video a thumbs up. Also, check out this next video right here that I have that you can watch on awakening. I got some real cool gems and some good treasure in there that you can upload into your being, and then it will help you out too, and it will help you understand even more about your awakening and what you're going through and what you're experiencing right now spiritually. Okay, so check that video out. Also, if you are new to my channel, and I hope I convinced you to like me, I hope. I'm sorry if I didn't, but you can just subscribe right here. This is my little face right here. That's my little cartoon face. You'll see that around from time to time if you subscribe. Also, check out this next video right here. Very interesting, powerful video. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. 5 signs you are extremely spiritually connected and awakening, folks. See y'all in the next video. Peace.